Hello everybody, this is Robbie here, and today I'm coming to you with a review of the game Laser Chess. This is by Thinkfun, and it is a really cool, very unique game. I got this through Timberdoodle, and they did allow me to get this at a discount in exchange for my review, and I was thrilled to be able to do it. I've been wanting this game for several years. My youngest, who is 10, is really into chess, and I just thought that this would be a fun change of pace. So logic games, STEM, are really important to me for our homeschool, and so I like to kind of keep it fresh and incorporate, you know, a couple of new things every year if I can. And this is one of the items that I wanted to have for this next upcoming school year, although we've definitely played it since I got it, right? Couldn't exactly not play it because we have it and it's fun and cool, and so yeah, we've played it. So let me get the board set up real quick and then I will show you how it works. Before I set it up, let me show you just real quick. Of course, there's the instruction booklet. It talks about how the different pieces move. But it also has different game setups. Unlike chess, it has one setup. This has got 5 different board setups. For the most part, we've only done this one because we're still kind of getting used to the game, but as things go on, we'll probably try some of the different setups. So I can't say that any one setup is better or even a favorite compared to the others. We really only played with this one. But anyway, this is the board setup I'm going to do. Okay, so I've got this set up with the ace board setup, like I mentioned before. We have 2 sets of tokens. We've got the blue and white and the red and gray. And the blue and white always goes first. Each one has a king. This is the king. And each one has a laser. These are the lasers. And these little helix patterns match up with the color of one of the players. So there's red for the red and white for the white. And so the rule for those is that nobody from the red can occupy anything that has a white helix pattern on it, and same with the white cannot occupy anything with a red helix pattern. So the object of the game is to use your laser to light up your opponent's king. And you do that obviously through the tokens. So this token will reflect the laser at 90 degrees. So if you can see that, this laser's pointing this direction and it lights up there. Shoot, no, where was it? I don't have this board set up memorized, sorry. So right now this thing is going from here to here to here to here to here and then out that way. And this one's doing the same thing but in the opposite direction, from here to here to here to here, out here. So it's not lighting anything up, it's going off to infinity, right? So on your turn, a move consists of moving a token 1 space in any direction or making a 90-degree turn with 1 token. These will reflect in 90 degrees in either direction, so you can see it's going here, or if you turn it this way, it'll go here. So it'll reflect from either direction. Now, and where this one can only reflect in one direction. So, once you move one of your tokens, you have to touch your laser to see if anything lights up. So the object is to light up any of these tokens in order to capture them, ultimately getting the king, okay? So the trick is, though, if you accidentally light up one of your own tokens, it goes to your opponent. And if you accidentally light up your own king, the other opponent wins. So you have to be really careful, because after every turn you have to push this to see if anything lights up. So let's say if this piece was here and I hit my laser, this piece lit up, so I get to take it off the board and keep it. It does get really tricky because if you're not thinking ahead, you will accidentally light up your token, and I've done it. I've killed my own king before. Yes, I have. Now these are blockers, so when these pieces get in the way, obviously, then the laser can't do anything because it's blocking it, right? So That's what these are for. So these can be used to protect the king or protect any other pieces. These obviously can be used to reflect. These pieces cannot move from their spot, but they can rotate. So one rotation is one move. So at this point, see, this one's lit up. So I wouldn't want to move, I wouldn't want to turn my laser on this unless I had already turned it this direction first, because otherwise I'd take it out of play, right? So it's an interesting game. It's obviously not identical to chess in the way it works, but the rules are simple and it's all about strategy. And that's why it's, you know, called laser chess, because literally you use a laser and you try to take out your opponents, and you also try to capture their king. So that's really this game in a nutshell. It's fun to play. It's, if you're used to regular chess, it takes a little bit to get used to this because it's quite different. But my son and I have played several times, and he's played with some of his friends, and they all have gotten a real kick out of it. So I highly recommend it. I find that this is a really fun addition to our logic arsenal, and I like the fact that it's 2 players. So he does single person logic games a lot, but most of the time he would prefer to play with somebody else, and this gives us an opportunity to do that. And I'm just glad that Timberdoodle is offering this, because I probably wouldn't have known about it if it weren't for Timberdoodle. I kind of spent a lot of time scouring their site for things, because they're really picky about what they carry. So I know what they carry is going to be of good quality and is going to be a successful addition to our homeschool. So anyway, that's really it for this. Nice and quick. So I have a video where I went through all of our single person logic games. There might be a 2-player game in there. I think Mastermind might be in there. But since we've continued to add to our collection, I'm going to create a playlist for all of the logic games that I have reviewed, and then I'm going to start one for STEM as well, because STEM is also a big part of our homeschool. And so I want to do some reviews of our STEM kits and projects. So thank you so much for coming to my channel today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And again, if you like this kind of content, please do subscribe and like this video. It really does help my channel, and I will definitely be continuing to provide more content like this, including curriculum reviews, and I'm getting ready to do a whole slew of those. So stick around. I appreciate you, and have a great rest of your day.